this is
Filey Bay.
a bottle of Filey Bay, which is the brand used by the Spirit of Yorkshire distillery. It was set up in 2016, I think, as Yorkshire's first ever single malt distillery, which is quite exciting. They're very proud of the fact they use locally grown, locally sourced barley. So they're very much kind of made in Yorkshire and of Yorkshire as well. So they're very, very proud of their roots. Filey Bay, this expression we'll try today is called Flagship.
Yes,
So,
I see that.
Yeah, so this will be
It's interesting. It's
a
an
quintessential
idea.
expression.
Yeah. And then, it's an interesting thought that some companies seem to me to have their quintessential expression, and then variations on a theme. I'm thinking, for example, of Glenmorangie.
Yes.
Where the 10-year-old is what they describe as original, I think, don't they?
Yes. Yeah.
And then the variations from that might be on wood finishes, or it might be age.
Yeah, I find so many distilleries now are very aware of, creating whiskey that will appeal to everybody. Maybe not just one expression, but have a variety of expressions. So there might be a peated variant, or a triple distilled variant, or really active sherry cask or port cask.
Pretty. Look at there's a seagull there, as up here, and then it looks like the ripples in the sand.
Yeah, no, it's a beautifully
nice
designed. Yeah, it's a lovely brand actually. It's one I really always kind of jumps out to me on the shelf. But so this one, as we say, is meant to be the representation of what Filey Bay is all about, what Spirit of Yorkshire distillery is all about. You could probably describe this as their entry-level whiskey.
Yeah. Talking of which, when was the distillery established?
It was 2016 was when it first started production.
So this is potentially about 6 years old?
Potentially, assuming these are from the first casks, which we don't know for sure. In terms of the colour, I would say fairly confident this is all going to be ex-American oak, ex-bourbon.
Definitely.
Potentially first fill, it does seem to have
I think probably first fill. And the lovely golden colour.
Yep.
It's a very soft nose.
The strength of this one is 46%, which is, for a entry-level flagship expression, whatever you want to call it.
It's very soft. Nice. It's vanilla. It's soft vanilla. I'm thinking of vanilla sponge, actually.
With a hint of jam and cream.
With a hint of possibly a hint of jam and cream. I think maybe apricot jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very gentle aromas. There's nothing that's going to scare people away. Which if this is their entry level dram, that's what you want. You don't want to scare people off from the first sniff.
Simple and straightforward.
Absolutely. So we'll give this a little try.
Taste matches the nose.
Yeah, it's
sweet, soft, gentle.
Yeah, I think inoffensive would be a cruel description, but everything's in proportion. I'm not picking up any off notes. It's
None whatsoever,
nicely,
and it's a perfectly matured whiskey. It's nice and rounded and light, friendly. Tea time whiskey.
Yeah, almost feels like a blank canvas. Imagine this is what the distillery work with. Think, right, this is what we produce.
Yeah.
If they want to put it in STR casks, which they do quite a lot, or experiment with sherry or port, I feel like this is a sort of spirit
it's a very pretty, very attractive whiskey.
Yeah, not loads of layers to it, I wouldn't say.
No.
But as I say, it's certainly the sort of whiskey you could enhance, perhaps with an extra few years in the cask, or playing about with different cask types. But it's
a little bit of spice actually as you swallow.
Okay. Yeah, it reminds me of maybe like a lowland single malt from Scotch. Very fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice introduction to the distillery, I would say.
And nice introduction to whiskey, quite frankly.
Yeah, a nice breakfast dram.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you want to mix this with something, put ice in it, you're not gonna destroy it. So it's very versatile, I would say.
Yeah.
No, very
Well done, well done.
well
Filey
done.
Bay.
Filey Bay. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what they produce in the future.
It will be interesting to see.
They do a few single casks which are fully matured in kind of very active sherry casks, and they're a completely different beast to this. Yeah. But no, this, as we say, as their standard expression, it's lovely stuff. Nothing wrong with it at all.
Nothing wrong at all.